In the last lecture, we installed Python through Anaconda. So in this lecture, I'm going to show you how to execute Python script using Jupyter Notebook interface. Jupyter Notebook interface allows us to write, test, and organize our code. The Jupyter Notebook is made up of two parts. The first part is a local server that starts running with the Python interpreter once you start it on your computer. The second is the interactive browser interface. So let's see how to run and use Jupyter Notebook for the first time. There are three ways to open the Jupyter Notebook on your computer. The first one is through the Anaconda prompt. To do this, I'll simply go to the Windows search box and find Anaconda prompt. In the Anaconda prompt, I'm going to type Jupyter Notebook. And this will start Jupyter Notebook. The output in the terminal is going to look like this. At the same time, this should open the Notebook web interface. And here we have it. But before I go through on how to use Jupyter Notebook interface, let me show you another way to open and access the Jupyter Notebook. The second way is to navigate to Windows menu and find Jupyter Notebook. And here we have it. So I'm going to click on it, and this will open Jupyter Notebook interface. So I'm going to close this one more time and show you the final method of accessing the Jupyter Notebook. The last way to open a Jupyter Notebook is by using the Anaconda navigator itself, and this can also be found in Windows menu. So if I select it, this will open the Anaconda navigator. And here you can see all the packages that comes with the Anaconda environment. But we are interested in Jupyter Notebook. So you can launch it from here. Now that you've known how to access Jupyter Notebook, the next thing is how you can create a new notebook file and how to write and execute a simple Hello World script. So if you look carefully, you will see that the URL that is showing is something like localhost:8888 and so on. This is a local port that Jupyter Notebook uses. If you've mistakenly closed the browser window, you can open Jupyter Notebook again simply by entering the same URL. Now let's create a new notebook file. As you can see, we are currently on the home interface or icon. Let's say I want to save my file on desktop. I will navigate to desktop. Then I will click on New and select the Python version I would like to use. Now you can see that the file is untitled for now. So let's rename the file to something more meaningful. To do this, simply click on it and let's call it our first notebook. If I want to verify this, I would go back to my desktop and you can see that a new file has been created. Just like any other editor or IDE, you can write and execute regular Python code in a Jupyter Notebook. For example, let's write print hello world. And this will print out hello world in a cell. Once you're done and ready to test your code, you can click the run cell button at the top like this. And here we have it. It is important to note that there are two main kinds of cell in Jupyter Notebook: code and markdown. What we've been using so far is code. The markdown cell are used for text formatting. There are other commands such as adding a cell or deleting a cell. Should in case you want to find out more information, you can simply go to Help and select what you intend checking out for. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next lecture.